Miss Steinsberger. Apparently, Miss DeFil. I got a call from Alvarez asking if it was okay if you covered for her.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So,
I was told someone else did attendance today.
okay, so, okay.
But that's okay.
No. I mean, I maybe double check. I mean, I prefer to have you here, but you know, obviously.
I'll go check.
Okay,
See what's going on.
all right. Well, hey there, Karen. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
And what? We almost there.
Almost. It's all right. You know, it's good to have a job to complain about.
What?
It's good to have a job to complain about.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Aiden. Hello, Danny. Oh, Alyssa. Oh, Diamond. Hi, Jamara. Hola, Jennifer. Hi, Janaya. Hello, Jaden. Hi, Daz.
Yo,
Yo. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Javon. Hello, Jane. Hello, Riley. Hi, Keon. Hi, Lamont. Hello, Kylie.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, Clara.
Good morning, Mr. Weiss.
Well, hello there. Why did the Scarecrow get promoted? Because he was outstanding in his field. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle. What do you call a pony with a sore throat? A little horse. What do you call a fish with no eye? What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick. What kind of car does an egg drive? A Volkswagen. What do you call a factory that sells generally decent goods? A satisfactory. Why was 6 afraid of 7? I think you all know that one. Because 7, 8, 9. Why should you never eat a clock? It's too time consuming. What does a sick bird do? It gets tweetment. There you go. All right, folks. Here's your final warning. Monday is the last day for past due assignments. I will not accept any past due assignments after Monday. In fact, you won't even be able to log into them because you'll be locked out of them. They are all going to lock up on Monday. So I'm not going to want to hear, oh, can I please get another day? Oh, my computer wasn't working. I couldn't have internet. I don't care. I just don't care.
Mr. Weiss,
Cholera,
are you giving this work on the last day of school or the day before that or the day before?
no. I have a plan for the last day. It's actually my favorite lesson. On the last day of school, I am going to talk to you about the mathematics of why you need to have fun every day at college. You should party every day. When I say party, I don't mean, yeah, no. I'm talking about you need to have fun every day for those of you planning to go to college. And I'm going to show you how it's mathematically, not only mathematically possible, but mathematically easy to do. And that will be my lesson on the last day. So basically, I will have some kind of assignment for you on Monday, and I will have some kind of assignment for you on Thursday, and that'll be it. Okay. So really, we have 2 more work days after today. All right. As long as we're clear that Monday is the last day for past due assignments for those of you who are trying to get the grade they're looking for. Right, Riley? Right, Weiss. Okay. All righty. By the way, Ms. Steinsberger is covering for Mr. Phillip this morning. If any of you like see her or whatever, interact with her at all, her birthday is Saturday. So make sure you wish her a happy birthday. Okay. Raz, good morning. That was a very kind note you sent. Don't know that I deserve it, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to go back to this one again, because who knows, just in case I need to get the cobwebs out a little bit. Remember how sine of 30, remember opposite over hypotenuse, SOHCAHTOA. In fact, let me put SOHCAHTOA up here. SOHCAHTOA. Sine, so is opposite over hypotenuse. Remember, that was 1/2. Cosine of 30 was square root of 3 over 2. And tan of 30, opposite over adjacent, was 1 over square root of 3. Remember how we can't have a square root in the denominator? So we have to multiply by square root of 3 over square root of 3. And that gives us 3 over square root of 3. Okay, so we don't write this stuff. It's just 3 over square root of 3. And then sine of 60, looking at the 60-degree angle, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, or square root of 3 over 2. Cosine of 60 is 1 over 2, adjacent over hypotenuse. And tan is square root of 3 over 1, or just square root of 3. Okay. And then, remember, sine of 45 degrees, opposite over adjacent. Sine is 1. 1 over 1 is 1. Cosine of 45 degrees. Wait, sorry, my fault. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. Sine of 45 is 1 over square root of 2. Opposite over hypotenuse. But you can't leave square root in the denominator, so we have to multiply by square root of 2 over 2, over square root of 2. And that gives you square root of 2 over 2, right? So we don't write 1 over square root of 2, we write square root of 2 over 2. Which means cosine is also square root of 2 over 2. Tan is 1 over 1, which is 1. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Morning, Sophia. I just need to remind you one last time, Monday is the last day for past due assignments. So if you're gonna get your grade for the year, you've got 4 days, okay? Just letting you know. All right. So now, we did this unit circle, all right? And what happened was, you know what, let me just show you there. Remember in the unit circle, it looked like that, okay? We're gonna use this unit circle again today. Okay. And the unit circle means everywhere on the circle is a length of 1. All of these lines are a length of 1. Okay. So looking back at this, if in each of these cases, like in each of these cases, if I make a right triangle, the hypotenuse is 1. So in a 30, 60, 90, if the hypotenuse is 1, okay, sine of 30, okay, sine of 30 is opposite over hypotenuse, or 1/2 over 1, which is still 1/2. Okay, now remember sine of 30 was 1/2 here. It's still 1/2 here. It's just looking at it a different way. So cosine 30 is square root of 3 over 2 over 1, which is also square root of 3 over 2. Sine of 60, okay, square root of 3 over 2 over 1, which is square root of 3 over 2. And cosine 60 is 1/2. Okay. All right, and then again, here, 45, 45, 90. Okay. Tan of 45, right? 1 over square root of 2 divided by 1 over square root of 2, right? That's just going to be 1 because anything over itself equals 1, right? Cotangent 45, by the way. Cotangent. Oh, I gotta, wait a minute. I meant hold the phone. Hold the phone before I show you cotangent. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I meant to have this open. Yeah. Okay. Remember, cotangent is adjacent over opposite, right? If tangent is opposite over adjacent, cotangent is adjacent over opposite. You flip it. Okay. So all I'm saying here is that if tan is 1, cotangent is also 1, because even if you flip 1 over 1, you still have 1 over 1. Okay. Sine of 45 is, again, 1 over square root of 2, but remember how I said we have to multiply that by square root of 2 over square root of 2, right? So this winds up actually being square root of 2 over 2. And this is also square root of 2 over 2. Okay. All right. Now, this is going to be important here today. Sine of A is y. What are you talking about, Weiss? Let me show you. All right. Do you remember here? All right. Let's look for a second, please, at oh, come on. Okay, go away now. Go away. Let's look at 30 degrees, okay? So remember, now look at this, all right? Sine of 30 was 1/2, right? Remember, sine of 30 was 1/2. Okay. Sine of 30 is 1/2. You see 1/2 right here? What I'm trying to tell you is sine of 30, sine is the y value. In all of these here, sine of the angle is always this second value here. So if I say, what's sine 45? What's sine 45? Square root of 2/2. What's sine of 60? Square root of 3/2. What's sine of 90? 1. What's sine of 120? Square root of 3/2. What's sine of 135? Square root of 2/2. What's sine of 150? 1/2. Can I please have a thumbs up if you understand what I'm saying to you? I just need you to understand that sine is the second value there, the y value. Alyssa, Riley, James, Sophia, Roz, Jaden, Lindsay, thank you. Des, Javon, Kylie, thank you. Jaheim, Jaden Hamlet, thank you. All right. Okay, so sine is always the second value, the y value. All right. Cosine is the y value. What's cosine of 30? Square root of 3/2. What's cosine of 45? Square root of 2/2. What's cosine of 60? 1/2. What's cosine of 90? 0. What's cosine of 120? Negative 1/2. What's cosine of 135? Negative square root of 2/2. What's cosine of 150? Negative square root of 3/2. Okay, so sine is the y value, cosine is the x value. Always in all of these. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you, if you already have this picture in your phone, good. If you don't have this picture in your phone, please take a picture now. I am telling you, all right? It really bothered me on the last assignment. A lot of you took 12 attempts to get a halfway decent score because you didn't use this picture. I told you to use this picture. And what did people say? Oh, I forgot. I'm trying to give you a 5-minute assignment, folks, but you have to use this picture. Don't just guess. The picture's right here. This picture has all the answers today. All of the answers are on this picture. Will you please use it? I'm trying to give you a cheat sheet here. I want you to use it. Okay? It bothered me when I saw 12, 17, 20 attempts. All right? I'm going to do the same kind of thing today with this. But please use this picture. Okay? You should get a 100% in 5 minutes today. Okay? Please. All right. Anyway. So Do you see that sine 30 sine 30 is 1/2, right? Sine 30 is 1/2. Cosine 30 is square root of 3/2. Okay, so sine 30 is 1/2. Okay. Now, so now here's the thing. Sine is this, cosine is this. Tan is this divided by this. Tan, look right here. Why didn't I write this down? Son of a gun. Tan is y over x. Okay. Tan is y over x. So in this case, all right, what's tan of 30? Well, tan of 30, all right, tan of 30, let me do this. Tan of 30, right, is y over x. It's going to be 1/2 over square root of 3/2. All right, that is 1/2 divided by square root of 3/2. And when you divide with fractions, you got to flip it, right? Flip the second one, right? So that's 1/2 times 2 over square root of 3. And what happens here? These twos cancel. And you get 1 over square root of 3. Okay, which remember that's square root of 3/3. Okay. But I'm not going to give you something like that. I just want you to see that tan is y over x. But look how easy it is when we talk about this guy here. Tan is y over x. When you take, right, what if you have square root of 2/2 over square root of 2/2? Doesn't that just equal 1, right? When you have the same thing over the same thing, that's 1, right? So tan of 45 is just 1. And cotangent of 45 is also 1, right? So when I say to you, all right, tan of 45, that's just going to be 1. Okay. And look over here. Look at this. Cotangent. 135. See 135? Again, that's just, see square root of 2/2 over negative square root of 2/2. That's just -1, right? So cotangent 135, that's just -1. You see what I'm saying? You see how I want you to make this picture work for you? Okay. Any of you who came in after I said, please take a picture of this. Please take a picture of this. Okay. All right. Cosine 60. All right. Cosine 60. Isn't that right here? 1/2, right? Cosine of 60 is 1/2. This is how you're going to do today's assignment. This is it. Okay. This is how you do today's assignment. And it's going to go in order. The first problem is going to be 30 degrees. The next problem will be 45 degrees. The one after that will be 60 degrees. The one after that will be 120. There's 12 problems here today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 problems. And it's all going to be, the answer is going to be basically 1/2 or square root of 3 over 2 or square root of 2 over 2 or 1. And it can be positive or negative, depending on if there's a negative over there, okay? Cosecant, right? If sine is y, cosecant, you just flip it, 1 over y, okay? For example, let me just be over here for a second. If sine is 1/2, cosecant is 2 over 1. That's it. Cosecant would be 2 over 1. Cosecant of 30. Okay. But let's look at 120. 120, if sine is square root of 3 over 2. Right? Sine is square root of 3 over 2. Cosecant is going to be 2 over square root of 3. Okay? But you can't leave a square root in the denominator. So times square root of 3 over 3, square root of 3, I mean, and you're going to get 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay, so please stop doing that to me. So this is going to be 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay. Secant is the reverse of cosine, right? Here's secant, it's the opposite of cosine. Let's look at 150. Cosine is going to be negative square root of 3 over 2. So secant is negative 2 over square root of 3, which of course is this guy over here. It's going to be negative 2 square root of 3 over 3. Negative 2 square root of 3 over 3. But do you see how I'm using this picture here? I want you to just use this picture. Can I please have a thumbs up if you're with me here? I'm really trying to make this easy. Thank you, Des. Kylie, Clara, thank you. Jennifer, gracias. Jaden Hamlet, thank you. Danny, thank you. Okay. Riley, thank you. Javon, thank you. Okay. All right. So here we go. Cosine 210. All right, now I'm on 210. Here, what's cosine? Boom, right there. Answer, negative square root of 3 over 2. Done. Negative square root of 3 over 2. Please use that chart. Oh, okay. All right. Tan 225. 225. Do you see here? Negative and a negative? Negative and a negative makes a positive, right? This over this is 1. Remember, tan is y over x. So you have the same thing over the same thing. That's going to make 1. Boom. 1. That's it. 240. What's sine 240? Here it is. Boom. Negative square root of 3 over 2. Negative square root of 3 over 2. Negative square root of 3 over 2. 300. Secant, remember, is the opposite of cosine, right? Cosine is the first one. So 300. Here, cosine is 1/2, so secant is 2 over 1, which is 2. So secant 300 is just 2.
Mr. Weiss, can you explain that one more time?
Yes. Yes. All right. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to say, hold on a second. First thing I want you to know is that here, this is sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, sine 90, sine square root of 3 over 2, sine square root of 2 over 2, sine 150, sine 180, sine 210, sine 225, sine 240, sine 270, sine 300, sine 315, sine 330, sine 360. Okay, that is sine. That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If I say what's sine of 45, I want you to just tell me square root of 2 over 2. If I say what's sine of 210, I want you to tell me negative 1/2. And I want you to use this chart. Okay. Now, if I say cosine, all right, here's cosine 30, cosine, 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 cosine. So if I say cosine, I want you to say those numbers. Okay. Now, if I say tan, I want you to say this over this. Please notice that these two are the same. And when you have the same number over the same number, tan is going to be 1. Okay, so is cotangent. Okay. So now what I'm trying to get you to see is if I say cosecant, cosecant is just you flip the sign. Flip sine, for example. Okay. If sine is 1/2, if sine is 1/2, cosecant is 2 over 1. Just flip it. Okay.
So wouldn't that be just 2?
2, yes, 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 it would be just 2, yes. Please, well, you'll see in your multiple choice, it's multiple choice today. Okay, just answer 2. 2 over 1 will not even be an option, okay? All right. And secant is just flipping cosine. If cosine is square root of 3 over 2, then secant is going to be 2 over square root of 3, but you're going to have to write that. You'll see the option is going to be 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay, because I'm doing square root of 3 over 3. It'll be 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay, because you can't have a square root in the denominator. All right. So now back to this cotangent 315. Okay. Here, looking at 315, okay, tangent, remember, was this divided by this, right? And it's the same number with a negative. So if tangent is -1, cotangent's -1. So this is going to be -1. Now 330. Cosecant, remember, is the opposite of sine. Okay. So here, sine is -1/2. Cosecant is -2 over 1, or just -2. Okay. Okay. Now, if you have not, I want you to also take a picture of this. Okay. I want you to have a picture. So you can see that sine and cosecant are opposites. Cosine and secant, tan and cotangent, okay? If you have not taken a picture of that, take a picture of that, okay? So you can use that today, all right? Okay. Now, here's what I'm asking you to, I'm really hoping that you will do this in 5 minutes. Yes, Roz. Okay. Okay. Let me give you the link. The link is in your grade book, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Okay. Okay. I'm really hoping that you will just use the picture and get this done in 5 minutes, okay? Okay. Please ask me if you struggle, if you get confused. I'm sitting here waiting to answer your questions, okay? So go to it, get her done. And when you're done, you're good to go, and have a good weekend. Say no to drugs. Okay. Okay, Gene, have a good weekend. Say no to drugs.
Mr. Weiss.
Yes, Clara.
I kind of, when I did the first 4 problems, I realized that I was doing them wrong. So
Okay.
I am
You
kind of like,
you just click the link and start over again.
okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just clicking through them so I can start over again.
Okay, that's fine. It does. That's fine. Daz, there will be another assignment on Monday, but that will not be a past due assignment. That will be a current due assignment. So you will have time beyond Monday to complete that. You'll actually have until Tuesday to complete that. Okay. So it will be, that one will be to Tuesday. For Monday, Monday is the last day for past due assignments, not current due assignments. Okay. I know that can get confusing. I understand. But there will be an assignment Monday and there will be an assignment Thursday.
All right,
Trust
cool.
me
I just
when I
wanted to make
tell-
sure.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you, those assignments will not take long. Okay,
You have some things by the end of the day today, so well, you know.
what?
I said you'll have some things by the end of today, just letting you know.
Okay, I need you to email me exactly what you complete. I am not going to hunt through every assignment to see what you did. I need you to tell me exactly which assignments you did. Do not just email me and say, okay, Weiss, I did my work. Do not do that.
Right. Make sure.
Because there are a lot of assignments. I'm not going to dig through every single assignment to see what you did. If you don't tell me, and I'm not just talking to you, Des, because there are a lot of guilty people here of this one. If you don't tell me exactly what assignments you did, I'm not gonna go looking for them. So if you email me and say, oh, I finished my work, I'm gonna just reply to you and say, tell me what you did. I'm not gonna go hunting. Okay? You have to tell me which assignments. Okay? Okay, Javon, have a good weekend. Say no to drugs. Alyssa, have a good weekend. Say no to drugs.
Bye, Mr. Weiss.
Bye, Clara. Okay, patients, have a good weekend. Say no to drugs. I'll be right back. Yes, Lamont. All right, meet you in room 1, Lamont.
Thanks for your help. Appreciate it.
No problem, Mr. Elris. Bless you. Which one, Lamont? Which quiz specifically is not working? Okay. Lamont, can you try clicking on that? If that'll work for you? Invalid code. Okay. Okay, Janaya. Hey, Janaya, do me a favor a second. I don't want you to do this. Will you just click on that and see what it tells you? Do you get invalid code when you click on that?
Wait, what?
Do you see the link I just put in the chat for you?
Yeah.
Can you just click on that? I just want to see if it works. That's all I want to know. I don't want you to do the quiz. Hi, Adriana. Yeah, I'm in class. What's up? Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. Love you. Bye. Thanks, you too. Janai, did it work or did it get you an error message?
It had worked.
It worked?
Yeah.
All right. Lamont, could you do something for me? Could you try restarting your computer? I think that the problem is on your end. Thank you, Janai. You're good to go, by the way. Des, Des, do me a favor, please. Will you click on that link? Just tell me if it worked. I don't want you to do the quiz.
Yeah, it worked.
Thank you. Okay. All right, Lamont. Des, you're good. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs. Lamont, the problem is on your end. It's with your computer. So I need you to try restarting your computer. Hopefully, it'll give you updates or whatever. Okay?
Good morning, staff and students. Today is Thursday, May 6th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Thank you to all those who wore green today in support of mental health awareness. We have a Cougar Pride moment this morning. Congratulations to the class of 2021. They have earned $24.6 million in scholarships. The class of 2021 has earned the most scholarship money in school history to date. Way to go. Students, this is just a reminder that while in the hallways, make sure your earbuds are put away. And as always, please adhere to the dress code policy, move to class in a timely manner while practicing social distancing, and make learning today purposeful. Thank you and have a great day.
Okay, gang, I'm gonna end today's meeting. Make sure you get your work done. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs.